The elevator in my building only has buttons for 8 floors, so when it stopped at 9, I should have stayed put. But I stepped out. I had ridden that old car 1,000 times. The hum of the cable. The smell of dust and burned coffee. The flicker of the light above the door. I knew every sound it made. That night, the car stopped between floors with a soft click I had never heard, like a door locking somewhere else. The doors opened onto a hallway that did not exist. On the wall, in brass letters, 9. It was my floor. The same beige walls. The same carpet. The same stain outside my door. The same flickering tube buzzing at the end of the hall. But everything was wrong. The numbers on the doors had changed. 9A, 9B. Down to 9H, my apartment. The door was ajar. The air inside was cold, like the breath of a basement. I pushed it open with one finger. My couch. My TV. My dead plant in the corner. The kitchen was on the wrong side. My coffee mug sat on the table. It was warm. I had been gone since 6. Nobody should have made coffee in my apartment. I backed out and hit the button. The doors opened so fast the car must have been waiting. I pressed 8. The car went down. The doors opened on the brass 9 again. I pressed 3. I pressed 1. I pressed B. Every floor was the 9th floor. Every time, the same hallway. The same ajar door. The same warm mug. I took the stairs. The stairwell door opened onto the same carpet, the same buzzing tube. I ran to the window. The city was still there. The lights. The river. The bridge. But it was flipped, like a photograph turned over. The moon hung on the wrong side of the sky. That was when I heard a key turn in the lock of 9H. The door opened, and I saw myself. Same jacket. Same tired face. Same lunch bag over one shoulder. He walked in like he owned the place, because he did. I knocked. He turned. His eyes went wide. I thought he would scream. Instead, he smiled. "You're early tonight," he said. I asked him who he was. He laughed my laugh, that tired laugh, and he said, "I'm you. And you're the leftover. That's what the 9th floor is for. It's where the copies go when the original comes home." I told him he was wrong. I told him I was the real one. He just shook his head and closed the door. The lock clicked. I stood in that cold hallway with my own face on the other side of the wood. I stayed. I had nowhere else to go. The copy apartment had my clothes, my keys, my photos, all of it, backwards. At night I watched the other me go to work, come home, laugh with my wife on the balcony, the life I was supposed to be living. And every night, at 3:07, the elevator chimed. The doors opened on the 8th floor. My floor. My door. My wife standing there, holding my keys, smiling like she knew what I was. "We've been waiting for you," she said. But behind her, the TV was on. And on the couch, watching it, was me. Alive. Home. I never stepped across. The moment I did, the doors would close, and I would be back in the copy. And the copy is patient. It keeps the ones who hesitate. Tonight is the 47th night. The elevator is chiming right now. But this time, I am not going to the 8th floor. I found the basement door in the copy building, the one on no map, the one that smells of wet concrete and iron. There are stairs down there that belong to no building. And now I understand. Every building has a floor that does not exist. Every door has a twin. And every one of us has a copy, waiting for the day we step through the wrong one. So if your elevator stops between floors tonight, do not get out. Let it go back down. Because the man already in your apartment is you. And he has been waiting for you to leave. I am going down the stairs now. If I make it back, I will tell you what I found under the 9th floor and why the copy always wins. Subscribe to Midnight Vale and turn on notifications, be there the night the doors open for you.